Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Icha Widya Pratiwi. I'm a student of Department in Information Technology from the State Islamic University Ar-raniry, Banda, Aceh. Now, I would like to review journal, and title is Optimization of Sentiment Analysis for Indonesian Presidential Election Using Knife-Based and Particle Swarm Optimization. This journal was compiled by Nur Hayatin, Gita Indah Martasari, and Lia Nur Aini from Department of Informatics, University of Muhammadiyah, Malang, Indonesia. Okay, first I'm going to share about abstract from the journal. Second, I would like to talk about introduction from the journal. Third, I'm going to discuss use method in the journal. And last, I'm going to share about result and discussion from the journal. Okay, first, chapter abstract. PSO used to select feature to find optimization value to improve the accuracy of knife base. There are 4 steps to optimize NB using PSO. First, initializing the population. Second, calculate the accuracy value that match with selected feature. Third, selected the best accuracy of the classification. And last, updating position and velocity. Twitter can be used to analyze sentiment to get public opinion about public figure to find a trend in positive or negative response, especially to analyze sentiment related to presidential candidate in the 2019 election in Indonesia. Therefore, this study optimized the knife-based algorithm with particle swarm optimization (NBPSO) to classify opinions from Twitter feed to get a good accuracy of public figure sentiment analysis. I'll move on with introduction. Twitter is a social media that contains a collection of messages about opinion, experience, and emotion. The benefit of Twitter is not only as a medium of information and communication, but also as a medium for expressing public opinion. Next, this can be used to analyze tweet feed to get a sentiment public figures' opinion to find a trend is positive or negative response. Sentiment analysis is the process of understanding, extracting, and processing textual data automatically to get sentiment information contained in the opinion sentences. Then, classify the various polarities of the text in the sentence or documents in the two possibility class, either positive or negative. Okay, next, particle swarm optimization or PSO algorithm as a simple method is the feature selection process can find optimization value. Using PSO to optimize knife base is expected to improve the accuracy of overcome the weakness of the knife base to sentiment classification. Several studies use particle swarm optimization to improve the accuracy of the classification result from knife base. How to use PSO knife base? The use of PSO and NB is to classify email content as spam and non-spam, hoax classification, and other research analysis to customer review on online marketing companies and to classify digital news content. Okay, I'll move on to the next topic is method. There are 4 main stages of the process. First, preprocessing. Second, feature extracting. Third, classify model. And last, testing. Method. The corpus was taken from Twitter by using Twitter API to crawling data. After that, the system processed data to find out the pattern and test the data from the learning train. The process can be seen from the image. The next topic is data collection. This step is to collect and keep tweet data from each public figure that will be analyzed. The data in this study consisted of data from tweets obtained by crawling through web crawlers by accessing the API from Twitter. Next, After the tweet data collection was complete, the data were divided into two groups, namely training and testing data. There were 200 data tweets for data train and 100 data tweets for data test, which derive from each public figures. In conclusion, there were 800 data tweets as the data train and 400 tweets as data test material. Therefore, 1,200 data tweets from 6 public figures to analyze in this study. Okay, table 1 show tweet sample from 2 names of public figures, Jokowi and Prabowo. That is used in the research. The table shows that the tweets of those public figures contain negative and positive sentiment. Next topic is data preprocessing. Data preprocessing consists of manual labeling and data preprocessing to transform the data into structured data. Manual labeling is an analysis of determining positive and negative sentiments in tweets. This process covers reading intently every sentence in the tweets and adjust sentiment tweet based on the appearance of adjective and verbs. Preprocessing is the cleaning process and preparing data for the next process. Example, the classification process. The reprocessing is the primary process that determines optimal result. For preprocessing, we use the text mining process that consists of case folding, tokenizing, normalization, stop words, list removal, and stemming. We use rapid miner tool for preprocessing the stage of the processing. Okay, the next topic is feature extraction. The result from preprocessing is a bag of difference terms called feature in data classification. This bag of difference terms compose both general and specific terms, which from 2 parts, example positive and negative sentiment. Okay, next, classification using NBPSO. For the classification process, this research used the naive-Bayes algorithm that combined with PSO to optimize the result. The research, the naive-Bayes algorithm will obtain classification accuracy according to features selected based on particle swarm optimization. PSO is a population research method that uses a population of individuals. They are updated from each interaction performed. Okay, I'll move on to classification. There are 4 steps to optimize NB using PSO. First, initializing the population. Second, calculate the accuracy value that match with selected feature. Third, selected the best accuracy of the classification. And last, updating position and velocity. Okay, the step to optimize naive-Bayes using PSO to get public opinion in sentiment analysis. The process can be seen in the image. Okay, now I'll move on to the next topic is result and discussion. The study used rapid miner tools to implement the model. Rapid miner is a popular tool used for data analysis because it provides an integrated platform between text mining, machine learning, and predictive analytics. Okay, first, result and discussion. For measuring the performance system, its data will be tested using 10-fold cross-validation. This method has implemented to avoid data overfitting. The 10 value was chosen because it is commonly used in the training data classification process, where the 10-fold cross-validation method will divide the data into 2 parts. Example, training and testing data, where each key fold will get the same amount of data. This process divided the data randomly into 10 parts. The testing process began with the formation of a model with the data in the first part. Next, the form model was tested on the remaining 9 data sections. The next step was the accuracy process by calculating the amount of classified data. The 10-fold cross-validation method is determining based on the result of the researcher's experiment to get the highest accuracy result. In this case, what will be tested to improve the results of accuracy is the value of validation. Okay, next, the result of naive-based accuracy with the tenfold cross validation is presented in Table 3. The table shows that the average accuracy for the naive-based algorithm is more than 80%, with the lowest accuracy value is 83%. In comparison, the highest accuracy value of naive-based is 86.62% for validation 7. So, from the result of the first experiment, we can conclude that increasing population z-key could not give affecting directly of accuracy value. The table 4, accuracy result of population size experiment. In the second experiment, we changed the parameter value of inertia weight or W in range 0.1 to 1.0. With population z10, the population z-key that we asked is 10 for the highest accuracy result based on the first experiment. The table shows the changing value of inertia weight in range 0.1 to 1.0 do not affect the accuracy result. For the third experiment, we changed the parameter value of the maximum number of generation. In this experiment, we use a key equals 10 and inertial weight 0.1 based on the first and second experiment. According to the table, the lowest accuracy occurred on the value of the maximum number of generation 30, which is equal to 90%. Table 6, accuracy result of maximum number generation experiment. Furthermore, the result of the testing accuracy will be represented by a matrix table using the conversion matrix. Based on the evaluation result, there are 564 data that are predicted to be included in positive class, and 68 data are included in negative class, whereas 129 data are predicted to be negative classes according to those included in negative class, and thus many as 39 data are predicted the negative class turns out to be included in the positive class. Table 7, the comparison of performance measurement. The last result and discussion is the algorithm proposed can increase the accuracy of the naive-based algorithm. So, it can be included that the particle swarm optimization algorithm for the naive-based classification algorithm, especially for sentiment analysis case. Nevertheless, this study requires improvement, especially in the preprocessing section on the normalization stage due to its manual process. In conclusion, the study applied the feature selection method with particle swarm optimization. The second, this method improved the accuracy to overcome the weakness of the naive-based to sentiment classification. Third, based on the evaluation result using the conversion matrix, it is proven that the result of naive-based with PSO for election sentiment analysis in 90.74%. And the last, it can be included that the proposed method it can improve the accuracy by 4.12% from off-tweet feed to now public opinion from presidential candidates in the Indonesia election moment 2019. Okay, that's the result of my review this journal. Thank you for listening and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.